Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Diddy's former assistant, David James, who worked for Bad Boy from 2007 to 2009, testified that Diddy had a daily drug habit. This habit included taking Percocets and ecstasy pills, some of which was shaped like the face of former President Barack Obama. David James said Diddy often used drugs with other Hollywood celebrities. They all shared the same drug dealers and pharmacists who didn't ask any questions. He explained that the ecstasy pills were shaped like a former president's face, and when federal prosecutor Christine Slavic asked him directly, which president, David James answered, Barack Obama. David James also testified that Diddy had many other pills, including Viagra, weight loss pills, and supplements to increase sperm count. When prosecutor Christine Slavic asked if David James ever picked up drugs for Diddy, he said yes. He picked up Percocets from a pharmacy and also got drugs from a dealer known as One Stop. One Stop. It's like a buffet. The prosecution showed photos as evidence of drugs found in Diddy's hotel room in New York City at the time of his arrest, as well as drugs found at his homes in Miami and California. So, federal prosecutor Christine Slavic asked David James if Diddy met many people. David James replied that Diddy met former presidents like President Obama. David James said his job included making sure hotel rooms were stocked with clean underwear, an iPod, applesauce, vodka, baby oil, Viagra, and condoms. He told a jury that he was the one who cleaned up the hotel rooms after Diddy and Cassie had sexual encounters with male escorts. David James also said that while working for Diddy, he took ecstasy and drank Ciroc vodka, which is Diddy's own alcohol brand. He described his behavior as DIDDY-BOPPIng. DIDDY-BOPPing. David James recalled a frightening moment in 2008 when he was driving Diddy, who was angry and had 3 guns on his lap. Diddy was on his way to confront Death Row Records founder Suge Knight. But when they got there, Suge Knight and his crew were already gone. So, earlier in the trial, federal agents testified that they found ketamine, is it ketamine or ketamine? I don't know. And MDMA in Diddy's New York hotel room when he was arrested in September 2024. Photos from that search were recently shown as evidence in the case. Yeah, a lot of drugs, man. A lot of drugs. You can't convince me that these people don't have their hands in that billion-dollar industry. You will not be able to convince me that they are not involved. And you want to know what else? You know what? I'll save that for another video. So, David James is a funny guy. Like, I've been saying this. He's funny. And I've already done a video of his court testimony transcript. Make sure you check it out because he said a whole lot. So, while he was testifying, he had people in the courtroom laughing, right? I don't know. He came across as very cool and easygoing. And one thing that really stood out about him is that it only took one terrifying incident for him to say, I'm done. He didn't stick around and watch all the terrible things happen like many of the other witnesses did. Unlike Capricorn Clark, who Diddy fired 100 times, but kept coming back. David James decided to leave after one moment. He said the incident where he was driving Diddy, who had 3 guns on his lap, on the way to confront Suge Knight, was the last straw for him. That was it. He got out of there. He said his life was not worth all that. He literally diddy-bopped. He diddy-bop out of the situation. He quit. You have to respect someone like that. He didn't care about being close to rich and famous people. He didn't stay around for 15 years and then try to explain why he put up with everything. He told Diddy, peace out, man. Peace out. And laugh. I'm the same way. For me, all it takes is one incident. Maybe not even that. And I'm gone, okay? I pay attention to red flags. I don't entertain anything that looks shady. I don't. If it's dark, demonic, I don't entertain things like that. People like that. Money doesn't control me. I was raised in a middle class home. And my dad taught me strong values. So I can't be bought, okay? I cannot be bought. But enough of that. Now, back to those Obama pills. If people really understood that some of these politicians are deeply involved with celebrities, they are in bed with celebrities, their whole view of the world would change. These people are dark and corrupt. They have done the most unthinkable things for a little bit of fame and status. Status that won't mean anything once they die. That kind of status won't get them into heaven. And we only here temporarily. Okay? If anything, it might make things worse for them. The Obamas, the Clintons, the Bushes, they're all sick people. George Bush, one of the most wicked men. I'm talking about George Bush Sr. I know he's dead. But that family, these people are wicked. And they will be exposed. They all will be exposed. Their time will come. Nothing done in the dark will stay in the dark. Everything done in the dark comes to light. Okay? Diddy is wicked. They are wicked. And these politicians and these celebrities, they all in bed with each other. They are one. Like, in the public, we see, like, okay, there's a celebrity, there's politicians. Behind the scenes, there's no titles. Okay? They all one. They are just wicked, okay? Wicked! I can't say it enough. So, yeah, there's definitely a connection between Diddy and Obama. Like, why are you taking pills in the shape of Obama's face? Like, what's really going on? Why Obama's face? And why just Obama? Why not all these? Like, is he the maker of them? Let's think about this. Ecstasy pills in the shape of Obama? Like, what do you guys got going on? Are you guys, because just a lot of questions. Like, who's taking pills in the shape of someone else's face? A man. And, like, there's a reason why little things like that come out. It's for us to question these things. Don't just like, okay. No, we have to ask these questions. What's going on? Because there's a lot going on. And this Diddy court case is just not doing anything. They are skipping over questions. They're not talking about the real stuff. So, yeah, but these little things that comes out, little pieces at a time, they are important. It's for us to be like, put the puzzles together. But people rather just like be entertained instead of questioning everything. They rather go to a Beyonce concert, spend $1,000 for what? 3-hour show? Are you kidding me? And when you leave, you still feel empty. and your problems are still going to be there. So, and then now you are short $1,000 for what? For like these meaningless songs that won't mean anything in like the next 10 years? These songs are meaningless. They don't make you think. It's dumb. It is dumb. Anyway, that is all. I'm gonna end it here because I could go on and on and on about this, but I won't. So, you guys, that is all. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new uploads. And thanks for the support if you support me. That is all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one, okay? Peace.